Testing 1 2 1 2. See you. Awesome. I think I'm in. All right. All right, guys, let's try this again. Sorry about that. If you guys can, obviously you can see me. If you can hear me, just roll a 5x5, please. Awesome. Glad to see you. Thank you, military mom. Hello, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. Finally, sorry about the the technical difficulties there, but my streaming software had some major upgrades and major issues happening. Glad I was able to sort it out. So my apologies again. Welcome, guys, for being here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Let me just go through the chat here, make sure everything is fine. Everything is okie dokie. I'm going to add another view here so I can show off the extra work that I've been doing here. Let's go with this guy right here. Boom. There we go. Ah, look at that. Ah, yeah. The studio has undergone some changes. 5x5, Stephen, welcome. Rob, the Midwest, howdy, partner. How's it going? Stephanie, hi, Stephanie. How are you? Thank you for being here, guys. Oakley Farmer, 5x5. Thank you, man. Awesome. Hope, Jeff, are you here? Jeff is here. Dropped. Okay, sweet. Awesome. Hey, by the way, there is a Rumble account. Any of you guys that are on Rumble, I should be streaming over there as well. I don't know if I should maybe go over there and look real quick. Let me just take a quick peek and see if by chance I happen to be there also as well, live streaming. And live stream. I don't know. Recording in progress. It says live. Well, that's cool. I can't see myself, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm okay. I'm here now. That's all that matters. So what's happening, guys? How's it going? I need to get some music in here. Come on. It's like I spent all this time working and doing all this stuff. I got to work on here. Where am I? Hey, check this out, right? Huh? Look at the bottom here. Here we go. All right, I'm just going to let that roll here for a little while because this is part of the announcement, man. Monday, the 28th, okay? Monday, the 28th, PewPewNationTV Unchained, okay, is the launch debut starting at 8:30 p.m. There is the signups are currently available up on the website right now if you guys want to take advantage of that. And take advantage of it. It's $1.99 a month, man. Full access to the website where you're going to get everything that there is to be had, uncensored. Okay, uncensored. Lots of information, lots of good stuff going on there, and a lot more stuff to come also as well. All right. So that being said, registrations are now open. Okay, there is a welcome video that I dropped out there. You guys may want to go ahead and check that one out as well. Like I said, and again, I mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again. Here, anybody that is currently, in my other subscriptions or the memberships on YouTube, I know that we are all going through hard times right now because the situation and things are tough. Okay. And if you guys feel like dropping me there, okay, and going over to the website, go for it. I have no issues with that whatsoever. Please do not feel bad or ashamed about that. It's totally cool. I prefer to be bringing you guys truth and to be, keeping it real. If you understand, I got to be careful here on HushTube. And it's $1.99, man. versus anything cheaper. So by all means, I have no issues with that whatsoever. Like I said, the truth should not be charged for. So I'm just putting it out there, letting you guys know that this is what I've decided to do. I've decided to go this route just because it needs to be done. It just has to be done. It's just one of those things. Let's keep going in the chat here. Obviously, I don't have anybody in my ear tonight, so it's totally cool. Stephanie, I can hear and see you loud and clear. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much for being here today. Let me see. Steven, whoop, whoop. What's up, bro? Yep, Rob in the house. Chele. Evening from Philly. Yeah, all right. Awesome. Philly's in the house. Great. MH, love you, man. Thank you so much. Glad you guys are here. I already liked it. Kia Chef, howdy, what's up? Benjamin Franson, you are here. I am here, man. I finally made it. I apologize. I had some, my streaming software actually had a massive update. And it's like, this has got to work. What are the odds? First live here, just figured I'd chime in today. And, it has to crash and burn on me. But hey, that's the way I roll, right? If something's not on fire, and it's usually a dumpster in my house, right? I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's here. Let's see. What really needs to happen is to get Biden out before we don't have anything left. Yeah. Okay. Hey, guys. Awesome. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot going on. Lots of things happening. KWG, what is up, bro? Glad to see you made it back, bro. Sorry about earlier. Like I said, tech difficulties, man, right? It's like I pulled the grenade on the I pulled the pin on the pineapple and almost ate it, but whatever. I'm here now. So what's happening, guys? Questions, man. If you guys, I said this was going to be an announcement. The announcement's rolling on the bottom. And I'm just going to leave that running for a little bit, but we were going to do a Q&A. If you guys got a Q&A or any questions, might have some answers for you, as long as you keep it HushTube friendly. Remember, we got to abide by the rules here. I don't want anything happening here on the channel. So be nice is all I'm saying. DJ, welcome, DJ. What's going on, Granny? Glad to see you're here. Chris is in the house too. Welcome. Yeah. So what do you guys think, man? I kind of redid the studio a little bit, right? I got this new angle on the camera. I finally got my flag right. Sorry, I had to find some, some stuff to hang it with, but it's finally up and it's going. I got my moon shots, sitting over here. The tree. Got to have my purple light. I love the purple, right? Got to have that going. So hopefully this will roll over, and it will roll over to the website when that gets going. So this will be the new room in the house, if you will. I am going to be having some very, very, very special guests on board. I'm just letting you guys know right now. Some very special guests that are going to be on board on the website. We're going to be doing a lot of good interviews and stuff. I will have some of you guys on board if you're open to it. KWG, you're on board. I'm telling you right now, man, you're on board. I got you for number 2 after the initial kickoff, man. Because I know that you have a story, and I want everybody else that's here in the room to be able to hear your story. Okay. I want to bring in a lot of veterans. Okay. I'm not going to do a Sean Ryan here and say, I'm looking for, special operation. No, I want regular rank and file military. I don't care what branch you're from. Doesn't matter to me, but regular rank and file, average active duty people. I'm not looking for the, unless you're out there, and that's cool. I don't care. The special operations people, which they get a lot of, kudos and stuff like that. I just want regular Joes, man. That's all. Right. So if you're out there and you want to come on, drop me an email and just let me know. Join. Go ahead and join the website. Drop me an email. It's out there, and we'll go ahead and get you on. I don't care. I want to build a community here for truth seekers. I need to be careful how I say this here. All right. Truth seekers. I want people that want the real deal. Okay. No fluff, no tinfoil, no BS, if you will. This is going to be real as it gets. Okay. You're going to like some stuff. You're not going to like some stuff, and that's okay. Sorry. It is what it is, but you want truth, you're going to get it here. This has been something for me that I've been wanting to do for a very, very, very long time. And I finally now have the opportunity to do so. It's been a battle. I have basically freaking, mauled my way to where I'm at right now. Numbers wise, I'm not there. I get it, but we'll get there. Like, you got to crawl before you can walk and then run. Totally aware of that, but I am extremely, extremely grateful for all you guys out there for your support. I can't tell you, it means the world to me. It really, really does. This is my passion, and I appreciate every single one of you out there. I really, really do. I mean that. I got to troll through the chats here a little bit more. Thank you guys for that. Looks great to me, 100%. Thank you, Rob. Have to be nice. Well, half of us out here can count on being nice. Military mom. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You know how it is here, man. You got to keep it on the straight and narrow. If not, you get, and I don't want any of that going on right now. Our next show. Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it, bro. I know you got a story, man. And and it's, we just need to chit chat. We need to really bring it up and drop some T-bombs here, if you know what I mean. He's got the flag in distress. How appropriate. I got to keep it real, but I'm just going to be nice, right? Yeah, I get a better view here. Let me back out a little bit here. Boom. There you go. Okay, here we go. That's better. You're special. All right. All right. Kiasu Chef, thoughts on the Henry AR7 survival pew pew. Very, very nice piece. I like Henrys. Henrys are good. They make good stuff. They just do. Yeah, I'm excited about the website too, KWG. I really, really am, man. Like I said, it's been on my mind for years, literally for years, to get this thing up and going. And it's finally here. It's up, it's there. There's still a couple of things that I need to add to it, in the background, legal stuff and things like that. But we'll get to that. It's just little minor little things, but not a big deal. The bulk of it is already done. It's taken care of. It's out of the way. So that's great. And I can't tell you, what a deal that was to get that. The beautiful thing about this is that there is plenty of room. There's a lot of bells and whistles on the website that are going to be activated later on in the future as time progresses. There is going to be merchandise that's going to be coming online. If you guys want to tell me what it is you'd like to see as far as merch, I can tell you right now. I got stickers that's going to be coming. That's in the works. I'm going to have hats. That's going to be available. I'm going to have t-shirts. I may throw in some polos in there. I can't help on this. Not yet. Not soon. This is, if you can get a close up of this, this is my, my tactical tropical shirt. Let me see if I can get a better up close on this. You notice that the parrots, over here, it's M249 saw, okay, with in the trees, the parrots. All right, never mind. Anyway, that's just how it's going to be, right? We're going to be doing a lot of stuff, as far as merch is concerned. So you guys tell me what you guys want to see. There's going to be for guys and gals also as well. I want to keep it real. Contest. There's going to be giveaways. I'm going to be doing, a newsletter is going to be coming online on the website also as well. This is the real deal, man. This is, I'm taking it to the extreme, but that's just how I do things, right? It's going to be good. It's going to be real. And I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. I just have to get this minuscule platform, this mini, very mini channel. I got to get the numbers up and make sure that everything is ready to go there. And we'll see, we'll see, but I'm excited. I'm excited. And I'm excited that you guys are here giving me this entry-level support, man. I really appreciate you guys. Let's go through here a little bit more. People want the truth, Armando. It will grow. Yes, sir. It will. I guarantee you that. And man, what I have already in store, especially coming out of the island of Maui, please keep those people in your prayers and your thoughts and prayers. There's more to that than you can think, but I'm not going to say any more on that here. You'll have to wait until Monday the 28th to get the real deal. I'll leave it at that. Takedown, 1022 takedown. That's a beautiful piece right there, man. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, that is an amazing piece to have. Newbies starter for newbies. Oakley, I just started getting my guns. That's what a best starter for newbies with. Start with an AR-15. Yeah, can't go wrong with that. Stephanie says, I want truth even if it scares the crap out of me. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, Stephanie, like I said in my truck video that I put out there for the website and to promote the site, over the last week or two, I have been eating an awful lot of red gummy bears. Okay, I can't say the other word, but you guys know what the gummy bears are, right? A lot of those. And what I have picked up, what I have been privy to, whew, oh man, it's a lot. But again, we'll go ahead and share that information with you guys over on the site on next Monday. All right, let's go here. Building a new 308 next week, bolt action probably, or maybe an AR-10. That is very, very nice. Very nice platform. Love that. Rob, of course, AR-10 is on my short list. You know, of course, you know, hey, Midwest Industries guy here. Okay, I love it. I've got a brand new, by the way, there is going to be a new review I'm going to be doing. I was actually, I had this on my wait list for a while. It's the Magpul version of the Mossberg shotgun. My mind is like, dude, I'm just like really, really stressed out from all this technical difficulty stuff. But anyway, it's the A1 650 A1, whatever. You guys will see it because I'm going to do a review on it when it comes in. But it's a Mossberg shotgun. It's very tactical. It's got all the Magpul furniture on it. It's one of those that were very, very hard to get. But anyway, that's coming. I just go ahead and buy stuff, but don't say it too loud. Wife will hear me. Let's see. 828 is my birthday. Lizzie Fletcher. Hello, Lizzie. 828 is my birthday. All right. Happy birthday. We're going to celebrate it just right. Yep. Get a sub. 54 years young. Oh, my goodness. There you go. God bless you. Awesome. Bolt action, much quieter. Remington 700. Yes, that's a very, very good platform. Real, raw, relevant. Yes, absolutely. Freedom to think. Have you heard of the Marines? Okay, Jeff, what do you mean by that? Have you heard of the Marines? That's why I said R700, meaning no, probably Winchester. Yes, yes, the Marines eat crayons, I heard. Okay, I'm not going to go there, man. I'm just going to leave that one right there. I do have some Marine jokes also as well, right? Yeah. We say back, they, call the Navy people squids, right? Well, you know what squids are? That's a sea creature that shits on marine life. But anyway, we'll just leave that one right there. Late but maybe we'll finally. Christy Brown. Hello, Christy. Welcome. Thank you for popping in. Awesome. Can't wait to see you unchained. Oh, you have no idea when these chains come off. Oh, it's going to be real. Now I want gummy bears. Stephanie, I'm telling you, the red ones are absolutely fantastic. Believe me. They're just amazing. Yes, Rob. Thank you for that, Rob, for clearing my head. It is a 590A1 Magpul version 9-shot. Okay, I got that one coming in. I will be doing a review on that. I've been really excited about getting a hold of that one, and it finally appeared because when Remington went through their whole rebranding or restructuring deal, when they were basically just, in the poo-poo bin, if you will, Mossberg basically ran out of product, if you will. It was very hard to come by. They just couldn't keep up with the demand. And that particular model, that 590A1, was one that was just almost impossible to come by. And then my LGS called me and he said, hey, man, I got 5 in the warehouse. Do you want one? I said, absolutely. Hook me up. And so now I'm waiting for delivery. Okay, Jeff says in Hawaii, yes, that's the Marines. Okay, in Hawaii, yes. I do have information on the Marines in Hawaii. I cannot talk about that here. Okay, that'll be for the site. Okay. Freedom to think. I have heard chatter FEMA versus Marines. Yes, that is correct. Don't say anything else about that. I'm telling you right now. Yep. I told you, I believe I may have told you about that, but that's well, just leave that alone. Leave it for the website, not here. Military Mom subscription is done. Oh, thank you so much, Military Mom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Rob at Midway, I've heard the same. Yes. Okay. All right. Cool. Yee. Yeah. There is someone that I know who we know that was actually there. Okay. But I'll give you the full read on that one on Monday. Are the red gummy strawberry or cherry flavored? How about sour apple? Yeah, take your pick. Mine were unfortunately sour apple, but I kind of like it. It was okay. It wasn't that bad. Shockwave variant of the Mossberg 40. Ooh, that's a sweet piece too. Yeah. I like that. They're schnozberry flavor, Steven. LOL. Yeah, freedom to think. Okay, we got you, brother. There's a lot I found out on the island stuff via our full team, but I can't say here. Yes, Glenn. Yeah, and I know where you're coming from, but please just understand where we're at right now. We cannot. Please be nice. We can't talk about any of that here. We just can't. We can't do it, man. We can't do it. It's just there. And again, one of the reasons why the website's going up. Okay, that's why this is rolling on the bottom. All right, for anybody that may want to come in and check it out. That's the reason this is going up. It's because I don't want to be talking in code anymore, man. It's just the way it is. Yep, that's right. Rob is correct on that one. But yeah, so any guys questions, I mean, anything you guys want to ask, fire away. Anything that's on your mind that could be talked about here, just go for it, man. I'm like I said, I got time, even though it is a work week, but I don't care because I don't consider this work. This for me is actually fun. Tuesday, 1023. I know, right? We know, Armando, it's fine. Yeah, I know. I'm sweating you, bro. I got you. Guys, don't get me in trouble, really. Trouble is my middle name. Hey, so here's one. I guess we can talk about this. So did you guys notice that Sleepy Joe fell asleep at the table in Hawaii? I mean, what do you guys think about that one? I mean, I don't know, right? What is going on the site at launch? What is going on the site at launch? Well, there's a welcome video up there right now. You can go to the website and check it out if you want. Like I said, registrations are open for signups. We're going to talk about Hawaii, man. We're going to talk about Maui. We're going to talk about developments there. We're going to talk about developments, going on in other places of the globe. We're going to be talking about September. Okay, we're just going to leave September alone right now. Just know that there's a lot of stuff happening in September. A lot of you have probably are aware of that, and it's Boogeyman 2.0. There's a second version of that movie that's coming out. Same actors, same players, but it's a better plot this time around. Oh, this movie is going to be fantastic. It's absolutely going to be insane. Right? So we'll see. We'll talk more about the movie later. Let's see. Reading through here. Let's take a peek at the 1022. Okay. Yes. How disrespectful and embarrassing. Yeah, I know, Christy. Fell asleep, dead asleep at the table. And then the guy has the tenacity. I mean, again, this is what I heard, right? Was he was talking about a kitchen fire that he had versus the fire that these people just went through. I'm like, how is that even a thing? I mean, a kitchen fire. I didn't get that one. But anyway, I did get it, but I didn't get it. All right. It's just my opinion, man. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Let's see. Yes. Steven, you are correct, sir. Yes, that movie is absolutely correct. And I'm telling you, man, part 2 is going to be so much better than part 1. Oh my God. The plot is really, really thicker. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Loonies, throw me a beer. There you go. Yep. Stephanie's correct. Y'all are in trouble. I can't wait. The takedown. Okay, let's see. Looking forward to remaining. Kiyosu Chef. Yes, yes, I understand. Absolutely. You are correct. Yep. Fundraising in Ukraine. Well, here's the thing too. I mean, I think it was the news reported that it was $20.8 billion that went over to a cause in Ukraine that is basically over, and it's been over. And I think the citizen of Maui got, I think it was like $700 per family is what they talked about. I mean, if you guys have ever been over to the island, over to Hawaii, you know that it's very expensive. So $700, that should be good enough for a 6-pack of beer and maybe a pizza. I'm just saying, it's very expensive over there. Wait, what movie are we talking about? Rob, okay, you know what movie we're talking about, brother. Okay, yeah, the Boogeyman part two. It's the Boogeyman part two. Yeah, that's the movie. It's scary as hell. The first one, you thought the first one was scary. This one's going to be scarier. I mean, the plot in this one is like, oh my god, and the actors are just they just brought the actors just took it to another level, man. They just brought it up a notch. You know what I mean? The acting is amazing. We'll see. Yeah. Uh huh. It troubles my. You have a beer in the fridge, but it's Italian. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I haven't seen the first one, I guess. Yeah, no, you haven't seen the first one, dude. Stephanie Hallahan, 700 ain't shit over there. So shameful. They deserve a lot more. Yeah, I know. It's not. It's not really. $700 at the end of the day, man, is nothing. It's absolutely nothing. A gallon of milk is seven. All right, this is a true story, man. Back when I was in uniform, I went to my second home port was basically Pearl over in Oahu. Every time that I deployed, I went overseas. We always managed to pull into Pearl. And we'd hang out there for about a week. And I'm talking about late 80s, okay? Late 80s, very late 80s, all right? I went to a Pizza Hut on Kamehameha Highway, all right? Me and the guys, we went there for a pizza and a beer. I paid, and this is no joke, okay? 88, 89. I paid $6 for a Budweiser long neck. I'm not kidding. $6 back then. So you have an idea of how expensive it is over there. I guess unless you're talking. Yeah, okay. I'll send you smoke signals there, Rob. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I saw the welcome he got at the motorcade in Hawaii, and I also heard the chant. It was let's go Brandon. Kiyosu Chef, I wasn't born till 1990. Yeah, rub it in, man. I appreciate that. It's okay. Yep, they were met with the fingers. That is absolutely correct. No, I'm gonna say probably beer. It's probably stayed about the same. Stephanie, I couldn't see it unless you want to go for one of those uber expensive IPAs. Craft beers from a local brewery. Here they run anywhere between $8 to $10. I don't know about where you guys are at. So over there, count on it being at least 12. Just a guesstimate. I still got some people that I know that are over there in Oahu. And it's not cheap. Believe me, it's not cheap. It really isn't cheap. Yeah, Puddles, how's it going there? Yeah, glad to hear Hawaii is so patriotic. Yeah, they are very patriotic. But hey, man, you know what? Here's what I know. Hopefully, the Hawaiians have learned by now. They've seen enough reality uh, that they're going to have to really, really start thinking about how they're going to vote. Okay, based on the results that they got. I'm just going to leave that right there. Uh, but seriously, man, they've got so many problems over there. I've got numbers, I've got stats and stuff. And like I said, that'll be for Monday, and you guys will really, really understand the situation. Let's see. Military mom, y'all please pray for Bogart Parish, Maryville, Louisiana. My son, his wife, and 5 of my grandbabies live there. They are being uh, actuated due to wildfires. Huh. Everything is on fire right now. And then I hear that there's anybody here from Texas, by the way, South Texas. I hear that they were getting pummeled with some sort of storm. I'm sorry. I've been out of the loop, man. I've been like freaking between my regular day job and doing stuff here in the studio and getting the site prepared. I kind of been like disconnected, if you will. So I just get little feeds here and there from people. And I really don't know much about what's currently going on with storms and the fires and stuff like that. But man, Louisiana's on fire too. Wow. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Yeah, Rob's right too. He's got a point. On it, Mom. Okay, the sign said Trader Joe's has got to go. Was in front of a veteran's home along with the American flag hanging in distress. Yeah, yeah, we're starting to see a lot of that, right? A local brew from Maui, and it's $11.99 a bottle. See, there you go, Kiyosu Chef. He's on point. I said, for local brew, especially IPAs and stuff like that, they're gonna have that range. They're gonna be in the 12, $10 to $12 range. There you go. $12 a bottle. Seems to be on point. Evacuated. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's not good. Wildfire map on the globe. There are wildfires everywhere. Yeah, the Canary Islands are on fire too. I got a notification from a relative of mine, actually, because our ancestors are descendants from the Canary Islands. Spain owned Canary Islands. Eventually they made it to Cuba, and then everything went to hell after that. Look at me. Right? So there you have it. Knocked on the door and told them that they have to leave. Great. That's, oh my God. Prayers for you, military mom. Seriously. Seriously. You need to keep us updated on what's going on with that. Thanks, Rob. Yeah, throw it up on my Discord, man. And if you guys haven't chimed into my Discord yet, please do feel free to pop in and just sign up. I do pop in there from time to time and talk, and just, announcements and stuff like that, or just shenanigans, or we talk about, there's a channel on there, the preparation channel, if you need to get caught up on how to prepare for the movie 2.0 and other stuff. Okay. Yeah, it happens there. Tom's putting out a new video. Jeff, if you're still here with us, Tom's putting out a new video on Friday. He's been on a roll too, man. This is like what, 2, 3 in a row for Tom. I kind of like him, him and ACAL, man. I mean, they're just like, woo, pushing the boundaries, man. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that reaction. That's going to happen. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate the help there. Jeff is modding, man. Jeff is modding over here now for me. See? Love my brother Jeff, man. He's on point all the time. Lots of food production plants have burned or blown up in recent past. Yes, they have. Absolutely. Christie's on point with that one. Yes, they have. Absolutely. 3 and 6 weeks. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. She's like, I might be prepared. Glenn, I might be prepared for anything. Yeah, man. Be ready, prepared for anything. You know what I mean? 3 in a row. Yep. Canary Islands, Canada is still burning over BC, I believe, and things like that. Oh, speaking of Canada, on Monday, speaking of Canada, any of my Canadian people that are out there, please chime in if you're here and you know this to be true. I think it was the Toronto Star, if I'm not mistaken, or the Toronto Paper, okay? Lots and lots of clippings, okay, on the new, okay, protocols being put in place. And I could not believe some of the clippings that I read, and also what you can and can't talk about or report on is also there in those clippings. I'm going to be talking more about that. Ma Jeff in the house. Okay, yes, Christy Brown. Ma Jeff is in the house. Military mom, do your thing. Don't worry. Take care of your tribe, man. Call everybody, make sure everybody's good to go. Steven, I just bought some canning jars and lids today. Yep, that's a great idea, man. Great idea. What's he say? Mod Jeff, the freedom. Did he put the freedom pimp or SIM? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Christy. Yeah, Jeff. Uh-huh. Okay, prankster. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to have everybody in and on, man. I'm going to have a bunch of people streaming at the same time. Yeah, there he goes. Laughing my ass off, pimp. Yep. The mod pimp. You know, Harbor's supposed to be in here. She says she was leaving and she'll be right back. Oh, okay. Jars and lids were non-existent during the last movie. You are absolutely 100% spot on there, Steven. They were not. And I hear that in part 2 of that epic blockbuster, okay, there is going to be even less. Okay, so just be aware, you know, make sure that you take care of that, you know, of that little issue. Vacuum seal. Yeah, that's another great idea there, Rob. Absolutely right. If you guys can vacuum seal stuff, you know, they have those little, you know, those machines and stuff that'll vacuum seal everything. You know, dry beans, you know, like if you're, I'm starting to learn how to make, believe it or not, I'm starting to learn how to make my own jerky. Okay, because I love jerky. Outside of, you know, the red gummy bears, I love jerky, right? So I'm starting to learn how to make my own, and I'm really excited about that. I know it sounds geeky and weird, but that's just me, right? So let's see. Stocking away for weeks now. There you go, Christy. Great job. Absolutely. Love to see people getting prepared, man. Yep. Stephanie says stocking rice, beans, split peas, and lentil. Lots and lots of lentil is actually very good, man. That's full of so much good stuff in it. Y'all are speaking in code. I see Puddles. Come on, Puddles. I know you can get down with the CODE too. Okay. Geeky and weird will be what saves us. Yep. Christy's absolutely right. We've made jerky many times, mostly venison. It's pretty easy. Yes, Steven. See, Steven. Venison jerky. Bro, where are you from, Steven? If you're from the South, I'm just gonna call it, right? Venison jerky. Unless you're from the Midwest or, you know, up there where like what is it? Mule deer run. Dehydrator. Yep, absolutely. Dehydrator definitely helps with the efforts. Southern Michigan. Absolutely. Lower peninsula. Lower UP. I have a cousin of mine that lives in, I'll get the pronunciation wrong, but he lives in the upper UP. That's Upper Peninsula for you guys that don't know. In a little tiny town called Leance. Steven, can you verify that? Leance? Little tiny small town right on the water. He was Army Air Cav guy. Cousin of mine, or my cousin's kid. Yeah. Glenn says, Pew Pew, we are innocent. We were never talking code. Oh, come on. Yeah, we do that. And you guys like that too. I know you do. I do. Rob, Steven, I lived in Saginaw Township for 6 years. Oh, okay. All right. So we have some commonality here. Never heard of it. Oh, that must be a Saginaw thing. Yeah, but it's L with the little thingy on the top and then ANCE, Steven. L thingy on top, ANCE. It's got to be French. It's Lance, or whatever. Way the hell up there. I mean, you could throw a rock and hit Canada. And I'm like, dude, man, you're Cuban. It's like, I don't know how in the hell you can put up with the winters. And he's like, right. He's like, he says, I drink a lot. You know, I stay warm. I'm like, yeah, it figures. Typical. But anyway. I already applied. I don't know what you applied for. Okay, Christy Brown. My little calorific air fryer oven. Ooh, has dehydrated. Yeah, air fryers, man. There you go. I love my air fryer. Okay, Stephen, definitely French. We have a lot of French history in Michigan. Yes, you do. Absolutely. Absolutely. Saginaw is a heck of a place. No people who live there. Not a nice place. Yep, that's true. I've heard a lot about that one too. So what's going on now that you guys are on the whole thing? The deal with Detroit, man, is that like totally gone? Zombie apocalypse? The AC works well in Saginaw. Yeah, I'm sure it does. That's pretty cool. Anyway, all right. So, questions? Anybody got any questions about the website? Any comments? What you would like to see? Suggestions? If you do, great. And if you don't, that's fine too. North of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Okay, wow, that town is north of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Yep, I have a good friend that lives in Green Bay, actually, in Wisconsin. He has this term. He goes, "Drink Wisconsinably," right? And I don't know. Troy's his name. Drink Wisconsinably, whatever. He's another character. Steven, I live in one of the reddest, if not the reddest county in Michigan. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Just because people live up north does not mean that they're not red, if you know what I mean. Yeah, believe me. Message retracted. What? Come on. Glenn says, want to see crazy, go to Flint, Michigan. No, sir. No, thank you. Will not go to Flint. No. No, I know what's in Flint. Believe me. Yeah. I used to see them overseas in the Sandlot a lot. Not going there. Nope. No, thank you. Oakley Farmer. I live in Georgia. Dude, where in Georgia? Come on. I got a homie in here? Well, you got two. You got me and Jeff. And Puddles. That's three. That's three. Well, Puddles, I don't know. Puddle, are you still in Georgia or no? Detroit is worse. He's laughing. Christy Brown, Enrique Iglesias. What about Enrique Iglesias? I do know him, but I don't know why. What's so funny? Anyway, I missed that one. Middle Georgia, close to Macon. Oh, awesome, man. Awesome. Oakley. All right. We got somebody down in Macon. I can tell Armando knows Flint. Yeah, I do. Believe me. Yeah, and Rob is absolutely right. Next, and Dearborn is like right behind Flint, man. That I know for a fact. Steven says Detroit is pretty much Chicago. Yeah, well, Chicago. I lived up there in Rogers Park for a very, very good bit, if you will. It's sad that entire city has gone to shit, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's sad. Very, very sad. But it's reality. That's just where we're at. Um, absolute reality. Let's see if we can get some little bit of music on here. Huh? That'll be good. Do 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 do. Let's go here. That boop 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 boop. So I got a friend of mine that makes beats, that does music, and he just created this for me. It's got a little bit of a salsa flair to it. I've had him on the channel before. You guys know him. His name's Roger. He's a good friend. A little bit of the background music here. Correct to be unbelieved. I felt like I was in Iraq when I was in Dearborn. Yeah, I can relate. Send all the snowflakes to Dearborn. No, man, you don't want to do that. Poor little snowflake. Yep, Steven's absolutely on point until they counted it. Same thing happened in Philly, I believe. Jeff B said his mom wanted to know if you can bring Enrique in for an interview on the new channel. You know, that's a phone call. I'm not joking. That's a phone call, man. I mean, I literally talk to him probably about 2 times a year. Yeah, about 2 times a year we talk. You know, we just catch up. You know, we go back. I mean, I knew Enrique before he even made it big in the music industry. He was, hiding in his dad's shadows, stuff like that. And a couple of his friends used to come by the dealership when I worked for BMW. And believe it or not, man, good group of guys. I'm not gonna lie, good group of guys. And I'm telling you, his favorite place to go eat was Burger King. That guy was a Burger King hound, man. Favorite place to go eat lunch was Burger King, believe it or not. So, he's a good guy. Thanks, Benjamin. I just lowered it a little bit. Didn't mean to get too loud on that. I want to still hear you. Yeah, okay. All right. I just lowered it some. Start the story over. Okay, here. I'll do something better. Boom. All right, I just killed it. All right, what story do you want me to start over, Jeff? He can't hear us from the concert. What? I missed the whole story. How you know Enrique? Oh, okay. Well, when I lived in Miami and I worked for Bremen Motors, which was a BMW dealership. Him, his sound engineer, Andres Restrepo, big time Spaniard. And then another guy whose father was in the blinds business. His sound engineer, Andres, hooked me up. He used to work for a company called Sounds Good Stereo on Biscayne Boulevard, and he hooked up a sound system in my car that I had at the time. And then I found out that he was Enrique's sound engineer. So I met Enrique through Andres, and we actually went over to his dad's house, Julio's house on Star Island, for a little bit of lunch and stuff like that, and got to know him. Super nice kid, very, very shy, believe it or not. I mean, this guy was like shy, but a big time prankster. And when I mean a prankster. Okay, I'll leave it right there. So one day he came into the dealership, and he came in with both of his buddies, and he had just came in extremely nervous and scared and stuff like that. And they were not horsing around the night before. And they over-revved the engine and missed third gear or something like that in Enrique's car, and he blew the clutch out of the transmission. And I was able to cover that for him under warranty. Yeah. And saved him a few $1,000 to have that repaired. And ever since that, man, I was like his bud, right? Go figure. But anyway, yeah, but he was his financial people kept him on a tight leash. Anything that he needed, he always had to get authorization to buy it, and he had to call it in. And they were really, really concerned about the entire cost of getting his car fixed. And, when it was under warranty and they found it was under warranty, I mean, this guy was extremely grateful on top of that. and his buddy. So they hooked me up with a sound system for the car, and we were friends after that, man. We just hung out a lot. And then he said that he was going to start going into the music business and stuff, and I'm like, okay, great. And he did, and he took off. Of course, daddy's endorsements and things like that. But the kid worked his ass off. He was not given anything. Everything he got, he earned. That I can tell you for real. Okay. Signed up under his dad's label. And that's how he got started. And he rolled into the dealership one day, honked his horn, and I'm looking and I'm like, you are definitely in the wrong place. You're coming in here driving a 911 Turbo, brand spanking new, and you're in a BMW shop, right? And it's like, and I see an arm going like this out of the driver's side window, and I'm like, who is this guy? And I walk up, and there he is, right? He's in the car, and he goes, hey man. I said, dude, why don't you get out of the car? And he's like, no, 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 I can't. People start, and I'm like, okay, I get it, I understand. And he said, here, check it out. And he throws me this CD, right? His brand new album that he had just put together. And he autographed it for my sister-in-law at the time, because she was a huge fan. So after work that day, I went home, and I said, hey, I got something for you. And she's like, what? And I said, you still like Enrique Iglesias? She goes, of course. And I said, well, here, boom. And when she saw the autograph and it was made out to her name, this girl was doing cartwheels like for about a week. Then I became her new best friend. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's Enrique's story. He was a big Burger King guy. That was his thing. He just loved to eat at Burger King, and we used to go there for lunch a lot, him and myself and his buddies. So, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy. All right. Sorry, I've been talking too much here, and I've been going through the chat. I have been missing the chat. Now you heard the music. Yeah, Mom. It says, yeah, well, tell Ida that, Jeff, tell Ida that, I'll see what I can do. You never know. Might be a surprise, man. He may show up, right? I mean, you never know. Stranger things have happened with Armando. And the music's okay. See, okay, that's how that works. Rolling music. Christy Brown. Yeah, I like the salsa girls. Have sweet but loud. Okay, rolling with smoke. Okay, still. Start to hit that. Sorry, I'm a little behind here in the chat. How do you know Enrique? Okay, we told that military. Can you hear? Okay, Pew Pew. When we're going to give you a hard time. Of course, I wouldn't have it any other way, man. It's a military thing. Come on, I could take it. Bring it, bring it. Rob says, I didn't serve, but I'm well versed in giving people a hard time. Of course, man. I mean, you work in the firearms industry. I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. Everyone, check out Great Awakening. I posted the link in Jeff's Discord and videos. Yes, Steven, thank you for that. Yes, absolutely. Great Awakening, great flick. Great flick. Everybody should watch it. Military mom to Rob. I never served, but all well versed in bullshit and sarcasm. We used to call that scuttlebutt, right? Yeah. All right. He's always seemed to be a genuine and humble guy. Well, thank you, Christy. I'm just a regular guy, man. I'm not a big deal. I'm really not. I'm just a regular dude, man. Just, doing what I love to do. Sarcasm is my first language. It's the only way. It's the only language, man. Come on, Rob. She would actually lose her shit if he came on. Why? What would happen if I would have him come on and then just say, hello, Ida, it's Enrique. Hello. What would she do? I don't know. We'll see. That would be epic, right? How about if we were to bring him and her on a stream? Right? I can do that. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not going to make any promises, but we'll make an attempt. Of course, she'll have to come down here to Georgia, and she'll have to make some tacos or burritos for me. Just saying. Jesus Chef, yeah, Henry, man, you can't go wrong with Henry's, man. I'm telling you right now, they make a excellent, excellent product. They really, really do. Regular people today are rare. Yeah. Man, I like I said, one thing I can tell you, and it's on the welcome video that I put out there on the site. I told a little bit of my story. I didn't go into much detail, but I probably said a little bit more than I should have. I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot. I've been through a lot. Um, and I have learned. I think probably one of the best lessons I ever learned in my entire life is that people matter. You know, people really matter. I don't care where you're from, what you look like, what language you speak. If you're cool and you show respect, you get coolness and respect in return. If you're a D bag, you're sure not going to get coolness and respect in return. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. My gray area is like about yay big, right? It's either black or white, but the gray area like that, that's just me. Um, but, I'm telling you, everybody has a story, man. I believe that, everybody has a story, and I'm one of those people that I just want to hear your story. What is it? What's it about? I mean, I think it's cool, right? To learn about other people, their backgrounds, where they come from, life experiences and stuff like that. And I'm gonna have a lot of that happening. Trust me, over there on the site. That is gonna happen, right? That is gonna happen. The truth needs to get out, and it doesn't matter if you were military, not military. You could be EMT. I don't care. Even if you did nothing, if you're just a regular person with a regular 9 to 5 job that has gone through some shit in your life, that you just want to get off your chest and you just want to talk about. Hello, let's go. I don't care, because that's what we need in this country today. We need to unite and quit with the division crap, right? We need to come together, man. We need to help each other and support each other to overcome what they're trying to shove down our throats. Okay, I've lived that crap, and trust me, it's not good. It really, really isn't, and that's what needs to be done. So okay, let's go through here some more. Yeah, okay, got that. Mom is a lifelong fan. She would have to coach us on saving her life. Okay, man, I'll leave that one alone, Jeff. Thanks. Um, my son-in-law still calls us scuttlebutt. Yep, told you, scuttlebutt. See, military mom knows the lingo. Knows the lingo. I hope you know CPR. Yeah. Oh man, scuttle with the Enrique. That's right. Absolutely. My son-in-law's gamer tag is scuttlebutt. Okay, well, see, told you. Common sense is a superpower. That's a rare gift today, buddy. Just saying. Common sense old school? Yes, like that one, no. That's why I've always called it uncommon sense. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, Rob. Rob says, I guess I'm old school, but I was born in 1979. Bro, you're not old school if you were born in 1979. I've been pushing the truth since 2009. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been pushing the truth ever since I landed here from Cuba. And 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 the looks I've gotten, oh man, priceless. I still get them today, but I just don't care anymore. Dagnar's in the house. Greetings and salutations. That's from a movie, isn't it? I know it is, and I saw it. Okay. I think it was Greetings and Salutations, and it was Assistant Ed or something like that. Sylvester Stallone was in that movie with Sandra Bullock, the one where the EV blows up and they get covered in styrofoam. Yeah, that movie. There you go. Nice going there, Rob. With Dagnar, I hope you brought the beer. Welcome to the party. Okay, I must be missing something here. Dagnar, I don't know what's going on, man, but I hope everything is good. Judge Dredd. Rob, you're the man, dude. There you go. Playing the twins and Looney at the same chat at the bleep button out. Okay. See, you guys are having too much fun, man. That's awesome. Great idea. Still reading through. Still trolling the chat. All right. So let's see. Where's my moderator at? My moderator. It's Jeff. Edit Jeff. Apocalypse Jeff. Jeff in the house. Jeff, if you're still there, are we still doing the we're still doing reaction to Tom's drop on Friday? And if so, when? You got to get me now or you won't get me at all, man. We're getting close to Monday, bro. Okay. Well, you just hit me up. Let me know what time we'll do it. We'll do the reaction to Tom's latest and Acal's latest drop. I mean, 3 in a row from this guy already, man. I'm excited. Did I tell you guys too? You know, when I started going through his on his Discord and Tom was talking about that DJ Khaled, you know, or Khaled or Talhead or whatever his name is, you know, beat him out of #1. I actually met that guy in Miami when I worked again at the dealership, right? Before he even made it, he would come around handing demo CDs of, you know, whatever mixes he had done. And now mind you, I was like just fresh out of, you know what, and he was coming through and I saw this guy for the first time and I noticed the accent and stuff and hey, listen to my new jam, you know, and it's like, what? I never liked the guy. Anyway, it just and he beat out Tom. God, I hope that got rectified. I really do. All right, I see the comments blew up here. And doing the work. We're going to crap out of Jeff. Okay, DJ Fat Boy. Yeah. Jeff is like, of course you know DJ Khaled as well. No, I didn't say I know him. I've seen him because he used to come around handing out demo CDs all the time, and he came and he handed me one, or actually 2 demo CDs. Hey, my name is DJ Khaled. Listen to my new jam. Okay, here you go. And I went, okay, man, no problem, man. Yeah. God, I could smell the camel a mile away on this guy, and I just went, boop, right in the garbage can with his CDs. I don't listen to that garbage. Anyway, whatever. Yeah. Work the crap out of Jeff Glenn. Okay, DJ Fat Boy, acting like I'm not here. Of course, you know Khaled is. No, I don't know him. I already told you that. He's such trash. Yeah. Did he scream his name as he? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did scream his name as he handed out the CDs. I'm not kidding. Yep. Don't like him. Did not like him at all. But whatever. It's just my opinion. Yep. Jermaine Dupree. Oh, look, we're getting some facts here. Thank you, Kiyosu Chef. See, we're getting some facts here. Says DJ Khaled stowed the name announcements at the beginning of every song from Jermaine Dupree. Jermaine Dupree. Okay, there we go. The smell of camels and the spit and bite. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We. Yes. 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 And the fleas. The fleas, especially the fleas out there in the sand. Oh, I love those fleas. That damn sand was like talcum powder. That shit got everywhere. God, I hated that crap. Oliver Anthony just dropped another one that's quite good. Yeah, man, I'm telling you that. Ooh, you want to talk about a rising, quickly rising independent artist? That dude right there, absolutely. Dagnar says I used a 50 cal on them in '91. Wait a minute, that deserves. Oh, I love that one. That was awesome. No, no, man. I'm going to disagree with you there. Most dirtiest animal I've ever been around. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Their keepers were the dirtiest animals I've ever been around. Whoo, man. You talk about the smell of pit and axe all wrapped into one with a little bit of side of hookah. Oh, man. No, that's okay. Yeah, Jeff, I did see that. I did see that review that you did of Webby, man. That was pretty good. Leaning up against that tree, and then I died when he tossed a cigarette on the ground, and and you made the comment about being clean or litter free. That was brutal. Got to admit, give you props on that one. You were making minced camel. Yeah, yeah. Webby's remix was actually good. I really enjoyed that one. That was really really good. Where are we? Okay. All right. All right, guys. Trying to see if there's anything else. So, if you guys, I was told, hold on a second. I was told it was his land and he picked up after. Oh, well, yep. Rob, raw thoughts. If not, you should. I don't know. I don't know. Jeff did. I don't think I have actually. Yeah, we may have to do that one. We may have to do that one. We'll see. Yeah, Webby's got good stuff. I like his stuff. So Tom says he's got some. Tom says he's got something he's never ever done before, and it's something that's a little out there. I'm curious to know what it is. I have no idea what it could be. I mean, I know what I'd like to see, okay, but I don't know if he's ever even going to get around to doing it, and that's the machine. But I really wish he would do a video on that. Maybe one day. I don't know. I hope so because that song is just killer. I love the hell out of that song. I dropped a review 2 days ago. Oh, okay. I'll have to go dig for it. Like I said, I have been out of pocket for a while. Yeah, I'll go back to your channel, Jeff, and I'll go and check it out. It's been absolutely crazy, man. It's just been nuts. You guys have no idea. I mean, no idea whatsoever, man. It's like I'm on literally like 3 to 4 hours of sleep a night. Work is crazy during the day, and then I get home and all I do is this, what I'm doing here, because it's just something that's got to get done. So it is what it is. Let's see. Glenn, he says making coffee on Audible. Okay. Stephanie, I wonder if Tom got an alien in his. Hey, they got a tank, man. All right. So an alien, maybe a UAP. That's a good possibility. Maybe Nova roped one of those in, man. I don't know. That would be wild, right? 10 reasons to still vote for Trump. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so am I, man. Like I said, I'm hoping this has been, there's a lot riding on this whole website deal. I hate to keep beating a dead horse, but there just is, man. This has been it's been a project, is all I can say. A lot of hands have been involved in this thing and getting this thing off the ground, a lot of planning. What I'm really, really, really excited about the website, most of all, is the caliber of people I'm going to be bringing in and having on. That is going to be what I'm looking forward to. Okay. Because we're going to be seeing perspectives from a whole different range of folks. Okay. Which is going to make this a very, very unique experience. Talking about a lot of different subjects that people may have a big interest in, or you may not have a big interest in, but there's going to be a little bit for everybody, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Christy Brown. Maybe they filmed at Area 51. Yeah, I don't think so. Now they could have created Area 51 of their own, right? So we'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be good. All right, here's Glenn. Here's a good question. How can sand get everywhere and still find it three what mouth later? And still find it 3 months later. Dude, look, man. I can tell you right now, you guys, if you guys know 1911s, you know 1911s are built with very, very, and Rob, chime in on this one, okay? Because I know you know. All right. Um, the 1911s are built with very, very tight tolerances, right? It's a very, very tightly built pistol, always has been, right? Everything is hand fitted, everything is like, it has to be tight. It's not like a Glock that's just sloppy, right? That's why a Glock will operate anywhere. It's made for that's a combat pistol, right? So is a 1911. But dude, when sand gets inside a freaking 1911, okay, and you can't get rid of that shit no matter what you do, and it's like it grows, and you just can't. That's a problem. Now imagine that getting everywhere else, like on your body. Okay, dude, 400 grit sandpaper. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, I'm not gonna get any more personal than that because it grows people out. But anyway, let's see. Thank you, Christy. You guys are awesome, man. Been in the sandbox? Yeah. Have I been in the sandbox? Yeah, lots of times. Steven, the M16 was that way. Yeah, that's a great point. Yes, absolutely. Okay, Mattel Toy Company Incorporated, right? First plastic gun ever. Well, no, actually, the first polymer was the HK, but which is another good piece. I'm still finding Easter basket and Christmas tree tinsels from 4 free. Stephanie. Oh, that was brutal. I like that. Christy, that's why I quit drinking Sex on the Beach. Sand gets everywhere. The horror. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to stay away from that one. I love 1911 is one of the best pistols you can own. However, if you want reliability, buy a Glock. They're like the AK of the pistol world. I'm going to tell you, man. A lot of people make fun of the Glocks. There's a lot of Glock haters out there because it's an ugly gun. Well, maybe. I got a pretty one, a good one. I got a great looking one. But I got to tell you something, the reliability record that Glock has, no one can come close at all. I think if anybody could come close in the reliability record area, it would probably be HK, in my opinion. And that's only because HK was the first one that came out with the polymer pistol. But I got to tell you, it's a great, great gun. Great, great platform. Um, you can put them through hell and back, and they're just reliable. They work, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. You know, that's all that matters. Dagnar, yeah, when they were new, they were tight tolerances. LOL. I was in during the switch to the 9mm. Yeah, okay. So then, Dagnar, you know exactly what I'm talking about, man. That's the thing about the 1911, man. They're great, great pistols, but you know they got to be broken in. You got to break them in. You got to make sure you got the right magazines that actually work in them. You got to make sure that your extractor is on point, your ejector is on point. Um, Other than that, and then you got to know how to hold them. You got to know how to shoot that pistol too. Okay, because if they're not held properly, you know, you'll make them jam, and it's not the pistol, it's the user. But it's one of those. It's a 100-year-old design, man. You got to know how the thing functions, how it works. You got to know it's bad habits, and just make sure that you correct them. That's all. But it's great. I have two. I love them. Yeah, most Vietnam vets hated the M16. That's a true. That is a true statement. Glocks are like the Honda Civic in the pistol world. Yeah, Dan, spot on. Yeah, they are. They just work. I'm telling you, they just work. I own three right now. Right, and it's I just have them. They work. I love my Glock more than my Sig. Oh, let's not get panicky there, Kia Shift. What kind of Sig do you have, bro? Come on. Come on, 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 come on. I'm being a little biased there. I love my Sigs. Glenn says my uncle was a tunnel rat in Nam. Well, there's a tough job. 1911 is just a sexy gun. Yes, it is, Stephen. Uh-oh, hold on. Rob, my buddy had an HK USP 45 blow up in his hand. Yes, yes, they had issues. The USPs don't like them. I'm talking about the other ones, the ones that actually work. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. VP9, solid. The Gen 1, okay, full size 45, solid. No issues with those. But the USPs, yeah, they were plagued with a lot of problems. Beretta M9, solid piece. The 92, solid piece. Berettas, no issues there whatsoever. Love those things too. M9s, yep, absolutely. Solid, solid piece. Oakley Farm. What about the Taurus brand 9mm? I just bought one for the wife. I am not too familiar with the Taurus uh, semi-auto pistols. I am more familiar with the wheelie guns with Taurus. Meh. I don't know. I'm not gonna hate on them, but then again, I don't love on them. Not a fan. 1911 had was a Springfield Armory makes some fantastic 1911s. You guys know, if you've seen the video, I got a custom 1911 that my friend Jamie out in Oregon did for me completely, in and out. Springfield Armory Garrison 1911 full size, and an absolute animal, an absolute beast. It runs like a rape tape. It really does. Kimber makes, well, Kimber started out really good, then they went to shit, then they became really good again. After they restructured. Springfield always rock solid. If you guys like Springfield Armory, I can tell you one that I'm going to be doing a review on pretty soon if I ever do get it. And that's the oh my god. The new spring, help me out here. The new Springfield Armory 9 millimeter dual stack. Hang on, man. I got it on my phone. Da, 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 da. I will find it here in a minute. I see my Noxy boy, my doggy's getting the Springfield Armory, the Echelon. Okay, if you guys have heard about the Echelon, that gun, it looked like it went to a custom shop. Springfield Armory put it out, and I'm telling you, it is absolutely insane. And the price point on that is not going to break the bank either. I've seen them somewhere in the mid to upper fives, but it is an absolute beast. Okay, the Echelon. Dagnar, I like my Ruger 22 Magnum. Yeah, Ruger is fantastic. I have 3 of them also as well. Love those things. Rugers are solid. Yep. Polymer frame SIGs. They're I don't. I'm a classic P series guy, Rob. I agree with you. 226, 229, 228. Fantastic. I'm a P series guy all the way. Love the classic P series SIGs are what I'm talking about. The other stuff, I don't care about it too much. It's the handle's more accurate than my Glock. Seems to like the SIG handle. It's slightly slanted slightly. Yeah. That's the thing with the Glock, man. The Glock is a combat pistol. It's not a target pistol. I've always said that. They're too bulky ergonomically. You got to do some work on the frame depending on your hands, and they have a tendency of always shooting low left, so you got to whack the hell out of the rear sight, to get the corrections done. It's just the way that they are. They all have their, their hiccups, their habits, right? You just got to know how to work around them. No, Jeff, High Point is a Walmart clearance aisle gun. High Point? Seriously? A High Point? Dude, get a slingshot. You'll be better off. Oh my God, a High Point. How could you even mention that on my stream? Touch a rubber tree. Dagnar, what are your thoughts on the 303 Enfield? Do you have one? If you do, I'm buying. An Enfield? Come on, man. Solid. Rock solid. Don't be discouraged. Taurus is just another gun like most. I can promise you this. Your wife needs it. Yeah. Whenever the sites won't carry the brand or costs. Hey, look, man. At the end of the day, you got to buy whatever fits in your hand, fits in your budget, okay? And without a shadow of a doubt, when you pull the trigger, it's going to go click and boom. Okay, that's all that matters. But gun people like myself, it's like car people, right? People like cars, but then there's always that one or that other one or that other one that you're like, oh yeah. And here's the truth. I don't care what kind of car, truck you own and stuff like that. Then you have the snobbies like me. I'm a trigger snob when it comes to guns, but I always like the custom. I always like that little, just like cars. You want to do shit to it. You want to do it a certain way. You want to make them look different. I like doing that to guns. I like taking them to the next level, in the custom way, if you like, and especially on the internals. I'm a traditionalist in some ways. That's why my MK25, I'm not going to do shit to that. I'm leaving that sucker alone because there are certain things, where if you're a traditionalist like me in some aspects of the gun world, I just like to keep it the way they come. They just look better, but that's just me. Let's keep going. Is Enfield rifles for under two. Yeah, I'm telling you, Enfields are oof, oof. I love those. I love those old classics, man. I just do. All right, so here's one for you gun guys that are out there. Do any of you guys know what the Lola is? Lola. What is the Lola? You guys know what the Lola is? Have you ever heard of the Lola? If you do, let me know what it is. I'm curious. I own one, by the way. It is a clone. It was made here. It was made in Ohio, actually. All right, still trolling through the comments. Nighthawk, one of the threaded barrel and formed grips. Nighthawk is a great gun. You have no pew pews. You lost them in a boating accident. KSU Chef is absolutely great, and I'm still mourning the loss of all of them. Nighthawk Industries, super high in 1911. Yep. Okay, any thoughts on the Lola? Anybody? I have a Lola clone. It was made by Ohio Ordnance Works a long time ago, if you're familiar with who they are and what they do. Jeff made a point to say I don't have high points. Good. Don't ever get any. See, Dan. Okay, Dan, there you go. See, I've never had any luck with Glock. Ergonomically, not for me. And as is any gun for that matter. Okay, I said it earlier. You when you go a lot of people make a lot of mistakes. I've noticed, especially the newbies. Right? Oh, I want to get a firearm, Armando. What do I get? What should I get? What do you recommend as a good pistol for me to have? You know, for either everyday carry or home defense or what? Okay, the first thing I do when somebody asks me a question like that is I size them up. Okay. If you're a thin, frail, small person, I know what I'm going to recommend. If you're an average person, I know what I'm going to recommend. And if you're a big, beefy, stocky person, I know what I'm going to recommend also as well. Okay. Then the next thing is your hands. What have you tried? What feels good in your hand? Okay. What is ergonomically fitting for you in your hand? That could be anything for that matter. You got to go with what works for you, not with what's pushed or marketed towards you. Okay. People make that mistake all the time and they're like, oh, Sig Sauer, oh, Glock, oh, HK, oh, Smith and Wesson, whatever. Fine. It doesn't matter what the hell it is. Does it work for you? That's the first thing that you need to overcome. Okay. What works for you? And then you can go on to caliber. All right, 9mm, very common. 38 special, very, very common. 40 caliber, not so much. Not so. It used to be very popular back then. Some people still like it. Some people still use it, but very hard to come by. Especially buying the firearm itself, very hard to come by today. They just are, unless you get a law enforcement turn in through one of your classic retailers online. Then you'll have better luck on finding one. But you have to go with what works. That's just the way it is. Let's see here. All right. Shame on me. Okay. Shame. All right. Sorry, Mondo. Not for sale. It's my 800. Okay, Dagdar. Let's see. Okay, no idea. All right, Rob, no idea, no idea. Okay, so if you guys out there are familiar with CZs, all right, you guys know if you've been following me for a little bit. I love CZs. Okay, they call it a hipster gun, if you will. I don't care about that. They've been around for more than 100 years. They are very, very popular in the competitive shooting sports arena. They make a very, very good pistol, a very good competition pistol. I own, with the exception of two models, I have one of each. I have some that are extremely custom. I mean, extremely custom. I've done some videos on those also as well. So, getting back to the original thing, the Lola is a nickname that was given to the VZ58. Okay, the VZ58. It looks like an AK-47. Okay, but the only thing it has in common with the AK-47 is the caliber, 7.62 by 39, and the look of it. Outside of that, it is completely different. All right. And the Czechs did that on purpose. They wanted no relationship with the Russians at the time because they were under communist rule. But because of their the Warsaw Pact and stuff like that, they had to keep, that style or that look, if you will, because they were Eastern Bloc and they had to abide by it. But they made everything about it different. It looked like one, shot the same caliber, but other than that, it was a completely different rifle. First of all, the VZ58, very old weapon, but extremely reliable. All right. Striker fired rifle. You heard right. Striker fired. Aluminum mags, non-interchangeable with an AK-47. Ohio Ordnance Works made a handful of these things with a solid receiver instead of a stamped receiver. Okay, absolute beasts of a weapon. I found one at an estate sale a friend of mine told me about, and literally, I think it was number 134 in a serial number of like maybe thousands. Never been shot. I think it was only shot twice. Still had the original casings of 7.62. Came with the toolkit, takedown, everything completely. I picked it up for $1,000. That same rifle today is worth so much more. And the last time that I checked it on Gunbroker. I think there was one on the auction block, and it was going anywhere between $4,500 to $5,200. Okay. But back in the day, the operators in the field, when they saw these things, if they had to choose to train something with, they called it the Lola because it was 7.62. It was reliable, striker fired, accurate as hell. And I'm telling you, it is just a sweet thing to shoot. I have a video out there on my channel actually firing that at the range. Go and check it out if you have an interest in that. It looks like an AK. Everybody always confuses it for an AK-47. Like I said, it looks like one, identical like one, has a folding stock, which is the paratrooper one. That's even more rare. So I do have a folder from stock, from factory that I changed out. I got rid of that iron folder stock and I went with an Israeli one that I had to special order, which looks really cool and a lot more comfortable, to be honest with you, and it locks up better. But great rifle, great rifle. I love shooting it because it is an absolute blast to shoot, and also to take apart clean. It's like stupid simple, but it is rock solid. Let's see. No idea. Okay, Dagnar. Okay, low overclock rifles. No. Easy to fix. Check your engine light. Chris used to pull out the bulb. Okay, seems like I heard stories. Say. Okay, the Lola again, Dagnar, is a VZ58. VZ58. It's actually a CZ piece of gear, but company in Ohio, which is still active today, that still does firearms for the military. Rob will probably know about them. Ohio Ordnance Work. They're the ones that did the VZ58 clone, which is called the VZ2000. VZ2000, you can Google it, and you can find out a little bit more about it if you're into the old classic, military arms. I used to own a High Point. I will admit, long ago. Okay, I used to have one. Absolute garbage. Total, complete garbage. I sold it for $50. I couldn't do it anymore. you have better luck throwing it at somebody instead of shooting somebody with it. I'll just go there. In my defense of owning a High Point, a friend needed money for diapers. Awesome. I love it. All right. Dagner, I personally don't like AK or clones of the AK. Mags suck for reloading the rifle. I've never had any problem with my VZ. My shit is not telling. And my ADC also is a Glock 19. Yes, I do like what you've done to your G19 there, Rob. Looks really, really good. I will take my AR-15 over an AK any day. Yep, I agree, KGW. But here's my thing, okay? When you want to really, 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 really reach out and touch somebody, take the AR-15, but have that sucker in 7.62. Just saying, because the 5.56, in my experience back in the day, it doesn't have that range that you needed, man. It does not. So AR-15 platform chambered in 308, yes, all day long. All day long. What would your EDC be? I don't know who you're asking the question of there, Glenn, but let me know. I have friends in the oil fields that own AKs, just saying. In the oil fields. Okay. Back in the day, some of my friends used to use AKs, okay, when we were doing our ordnance thing, okay? Because the AK, if you guys know, has a very distinct audible ping or sound to it that makes it's different from everybody else. And those of you out here that know exactly what I'm talking about. And it was a good thing to tell your enemy that it's probably one of us, so it's okay, when you really weren't. But you guys can opine on that if you want. KGW and Curly getting my bachelor's in weapons engineering. Can't wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, Rob says, I also prefer the AR-15, but mainly due to ease of finding parts and also because I know my way around the platform like the back of my hand. Yeah. Once you learn the AR-15 and the platform, I'm telling you, it is not that big a deal. It really isn't. It really isn't. The only thing you know what my problem with the AR-15 is? The detent springs. I call them Jesus springs, right? Because when they go, it's like, oh, Jesus, good luck finding them. You guys, if you guys know, you know what I'm talking about. That's why it's always good to have spares. Good night, Oakley. Thanks for hanging, man. Appreciate it. Yep, it does have, the 5.56 does have a bad drop. Wait until I get the slide I want and have it done in Cerakote. There you go. Okay. EDC everyday carry. Okay. AR-10 was the first rifle I built. Worked in a DPMS. Okay, there you go. Yep, Dan. Yep, AR-10. Solid. Love it. That's why you get an AR-15 and an AR-10. Yep, I agree. Dagnar, see, Dagnar knows what he's talking about. You know, look at that. He has AR platform chambered in 7.62, 308. Okay. I'm telling you, 308 is one of my favorite rounds, man. 308, you cannot go wrong with 308. I don't care what you put it in. All right. 308 is a badass round. It's reliable. It'll reach out and touch somebody, definitely. Okay. And it's readily available. And it's not going to break the bank either, but it's solid. I'm not hating on the 5.56 KGW. I'm telling you. And again, you get the right grain. You get, especially if you custom load, 5.56, man, for CQB. Oh my God, devastating. Devastating. Trust me. I have no problem with 5.56 at all. I'm just saying that when you really are in a situation where you really need to reach out a little bit further, okay, 5.56 falls short. 308 is on point. I'm telling you, but it has to be in that AR platform. My opinion, again, it just works. If you could hear the ping of the M1 you were around shooting, you know that was that was an old tactic back in the day, right? In World War II, they would take the M1 Garand and they would load, one round in it, right? And then the Germans knew that when they heard that bing like that, he's like, oh, he's out. And then they would pop up, and then his buddy would pop up and take out the German, right? They would do that on purpose. That's awesome. I know a place that sells the small parts in bulk for a reasonable price. Yeah, good plug there, buddy. I know what you're talking about. Thanks, Rob. Love the plug, bro. The 50, man. Yeah, the 50 is, what can I say? One day, it's on the wish list. One day, I would love to get one of those Barretts, but AR-10, yeah, okay. I'm just trolling through the chats again, guys, through the comments here. Yep, Steven's right on. Good for long range, but it's short in the knockdown power department. Again, I'm gonna defer back to if 30 grain standard load, yeah, but guys that are in the know when it comes to that ballistic, I prefer to do custom load, and I'll have better luck with that. No, you definitely had no problem stopping Haji, with a 5.56. I'm just saying, man. Again, everybody's going to have their nuances and their preferences, but uh, I'm just telling you, it's better than a 2.23. 2.23, that's for for deer, But no, I just 4.56, 4.58 SOCOM. Yep. There you go. Dagnar M82 or M107. It all depends on what day and what pick you would like to have. I'm just saying, you know, it all depends. How are you feeling that day? What do you want to use it for? What's the mission? How reliable is one compared to the other? Ah, all right, cool. Well, I'm glad you guys are. This is pretty cool. I like this. Best deal on the 50. Hmm. Let's see. At my LGS, the one that he's got on display, it wasn't even a Barrett. It was I don't even remember the name of the brand. I mean, it looked okay, but it was anywhere between 5 to 6K. M1 Garand. God, what a beautiful rifle weapon that was, just for bad drivers. Yeah, I gotta agree with that one. The Rittenhouse Renegade. I like that. Somebody should come out with that. I like the name of that. That's actually pretty good. All right, guys. Guys, look, it's getting late. I appreciate you guys coming by, but I gotta get out of here. I got a day job like most of you guys do, and it's getting kind of late. But I appreciate you guys coming by. I appreciate you hanging out. Really, it means the world to me. And I'm gonna turn this thing off here again. The website Monday the 28th, 8:30 is kickoff on the launch. Again, if you guys want to go ahead and chime in and support that, the link is down below. It's rolling right now. Go ahead and have at it, man. And if you can do it now, great. And if you can't, that's fine too. It's all good. I'll still keep dropping stuff over here on the regular YouTube channel, doing reactions and reviews and some 2A news from time to time, but it's not going to get any more elaborate or exquisite than that. That's what the website is going to be there for. It's going to be for a place to come and hang out and speak some truth. But KWG, you know the deal, man. We'll be in touch. Rob, thank you so much, man, for popping in, man. I thought you were going to go to bed at 8 o'clock, but you lied, and you got me on that one. But I love you, man. I appreciate you coming by, spending time. Steven, thanks for coming out. Dan, also as well. Kiyasu Chef. Glenn, thank you, man. Thank you. Gals, Dagnar, thank you for stopping in. Everybody else that's in here in the chat, thanks for coming by. Jeff, thank you again, my friend. We'll be talking very, very soon. Stephanie, love you, gal. Be good. Thank you for stopping by. Really, really appreciate you. Guys, have a great night. Stay safe. Okay, we'll be talking soon. I really enjoyed this live, and I apologize for the beginning and the technical difficulties, but, you know, some things are out of my control. But it just is. Hopefully, it'll become easier and smoother, you know, later on. We'll just have to keep at it. All right. So love you guys. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. And we will catch you on the 28th